So guys, over the past few years of me trading, I would say last week was one of the most craziest week in my trading career. As we all know, the market was really crazy last week, but I would say the only level of craziness I recorded from my trade was on a total different level. Because if you remember clearly, you know that what I have a 5k live funded account that I already received payout from within the first 1 month of being funded. Well, I almost lost this 5k account last week, and luckily I was able to come back. And the purpose of this video is basically to show you how far I went down and what exactly I did differently to actually come back on top, so that what as a trader out there you'll be able to learn this, whether you are trading a live account, trading a prop firm account. This information I'm about revealing to you about what actually led me to going as deep as almost losing my 5k funded account to coming back on top all within 1 week, and how exactly you should also implement this in your own trading career to actually help yourself. Because when it comes to trading, the most important thing is simply being able to get into a drawdown and still getting yourself back up again. It simply means that what you are on the right path, and for that reason I'll be sharing with you what exactly I did that helped me recover that account back to the original amount, as you can see. So guys, before we proceed, let's give a big shout out to our today's sponsor, lightfinance.org. Lightfinance is one of the best trading platforms out there, boasting over 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, which means that what they are highly positive and users have positive view of them. And they offer one of the best and easiest trading platforms out there as well. So basically, when you come over here, you have access to MetaTrader 4 and 5, CTrader, so forth and so on. And they offer some of the best spread, which is as little as 0.0 spread for some trading pairs, and also has the fastest execution when it comes to trading. On top of that, they offer over 600 trading pairs ranging from forex, stock, commodities, cryptos, and so forth and so on. And to top it all up, it's even advisable for non-good traders to actually use, as they offer copy trading, which is a way for you to actually make profit without having to know how to trade. All you basically have to do is simply copy already profitable trade on their platform from other profitable traders, and you can basically be making profit on autopilot. So guys, now let me just take you straight and show this. So this is my account right now. You can see that I currently have two accounts, as you already know. I have a 25k Blueberry account alongside a 5k account. Now this is a 5k account that will receive the 2 payout from Blueberry that I've made videos about. If you are new here, you can go watch those videos about my payout. So you can see last week, with the earlier week, okay, the week before last week, we actually took our payout of $200 from a 5k account, totaling to about $300, meaning we've taken 6% of the whole account already before. So you can see it here. So within last week, you can see I made a serious dip here. At first, I made a dip of a very short dip of just 80. Then I went a little bit upward, and then I came back deep again. So basically, I was down almost 50% of the account. Like basically, that's losing almost half of the account already. Now you might be wondering, you are a good trader. How then did you find yourself in this situation of almost losing an account if you are already this profitable and things? Now here's one thing I want to share with you as a trader that you actually need to know. When you are trading, no matter how good you are, once in a while you find yourself in a mess whereby you have to find your way back up again as a trader. So if you are a new trader who is watching this video, when you find yourself trading, maybe you've been profitable for some time and then you suddenly get yourself into a space whereby you started dipping into drawdown, you don't have to panic about any single thing. Just basically stay up and then just mind your business, do what you are doing. Because one thing I see about most traders is that, because I know very well that this account right now, if it was some of you out there that this thing happened to, you and I know that what this account will be gone, because you probably use out of revenge trading or anger to actually end up blowing this account. But in my own situation, I did something differently. Now, what I did differently that actually made me bring this account back up was simple. The first one is simply, once I found myself in a drawdown, like basically I was 50% down already, meaning I just have 50% of the account more to go with. So what do I have to do to come back? Now, one thing I did was simply sticking to my strategy still. Now, despite using that my strategy to take trades that actually has sliced almost half of the account off, I still stick to the strategy. Now, this to tell you that what, no matter the time you find yourself in the market, it doesn't mean that what your strategy doesn't work, so you should go ahead and change your strategy. Not at all. Your strategy still works. All you have to do is simply just stay back and let the market do what it's doing. So I still stick to my strategy, and later on in the week, the same strategy that I used that made me lose 50% of the account is the same strategy I still used to recover the account again. Why? Because it's the same strategy I used to pass phase 1, I used to pass phase 2. Now I see the same strategy to take payouts 2 times. Now, same strategy got me in a drawdown, and same strategy brought me back up again. So one thing I want you to learn as a trader out there is simply, you find yourself in a drawdown after a profitable period doesn't mean your strategy no longer works, so you should change it. It basically means that what your strategy works, because if something is always smooth on the right path 100% of the time, it basically means you are doing something wrong. Like, it's just like normal life talk. Like, if there is something in your life that you see that nobody is talking about it, 100% on grind, like nobody's criticizing every single thing, everybody just looks at it and be like, nah, this nice, this nice, nobody criticizing anything about it, then you need to watch it carefully, meaning you might be doing something wrong. So when I found myself in a drawdown, I didn't worry myself, because I knew that what this strategy took me to this point, so this strategy is also going to bring me back up. So the first thing I did was simply sticking to my strategy regardless of what was happening. Now, after that, the second thing I did was that I made sure I did not let my emotions get over me. Now, I was in a drawdown, and almost every trader out there, once they find themselves in drawdown, they will be like, man, I'm almost losing this account already. There's nothing for me to do. Why don't I just risk the remaining chance that I have? If I come back up, good. If I doesn't, I blow the account. Now, there are so many situations whereby you yourself might have had this thought before as a trader. Now, this one thought that you shouldn't let to get over you. So basically, when I found myself in a drawdown, so this drawdown happened on Monday and Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So within the first 3 days of the week, that's when I recorded this heavy drawdown, because I had a lot of trade set up during that period before Trump tariff talk and everything. So the market was just moving in an unexplainable way, and there was nothing I could do because I have no power. I don't have enough liquidity to push the market. So I just have to take the L's. So when this thing happened, I was like, okay, now this thing has happened like this. So what do I do? The best thing is, my mind was like, why don't you just throw in the rest balance and see what happens? Now, very well, I know that is the most wicked thing that always comes into every trader's mind, is that when you're in a drawdown, your mind keeps telling you, go all in to get yourself back up. And I advise to avoid this sort of thought. So basically what I did was, when I found myself in a drawdown, I decided to take a little shift back. Now, I cut short how much I was risking per trade. And then, like, basically, I cut short my risks. And what else did I do again? And I became more calm. Like, instead of letting my emotions get over me that I'm in a losing streak, I should try to fight my way up. Instead of that, I became calm, and I tried trading the market in a more calmer way. Because I know that the more calm I am with the market, the more space I have to actually bring myself back up again. So basically, those are just the things that I did. I did not go and learn, and that's right. I stick to my strategy. I avoided revenge trading, and I also lowered my risks. Now, these 3 simple things were things that actually helped me take this account back up to where it is again. And you can see we are way back up to break even again. Meaning, once we are at break even, it means you can always come back up. So basically, it took me Thursday and Friday. Yeah, it was within Thursday and Friday that I was able to match the account back up again. Just imagine, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday took me way down, but then just Thursday and Friday brought me way back afloat again. And at the same time, I'm also trading a different account here, because at the first intro of the video, you basically saw that I had 2 accounts on my dashboard. Now here's a 25k account I'm trading. Okay, I was even up. If you check it clearly earlier on, I was up about 26,070 something. But it's like there's a little pushback in the trade. So I'm actually holding this trade right now. You can see this is the trade I'm holding. Oh, the trade has already tapped my break even already. There was a huge pushback up, so the trade has already tapped my break even. I was up about $300 and something already, but I had a longer target, so I just shift my trade to break even. As I always tell you guys, that once I get to, I was risking about 140 for it, and I was up 300. That means 1:2. So I set my trade to break even, and as you can see, the market made a miraculous pushback up. So it's like it hit my break even point. Okay, it hasn't tapped yet. So this is my actual balance. I'm actually up $858. Now, with the way the market pushed up, I'm currently up about 992, meaning in the next few movements, the market will actually hit my break even, because I've already set my break even to $100 profit. So meaning that once my equity goes down to 958, the market will tap me out of the market. So this is a new 25k account that you already know about, and I'm currently up 3.4%, and my target is 10%. And you can see that if this trade goes on well, this trade alone might actually help me conclude the rest space that I need in the account, because it's a very long target and it's a clean one as that. So this account, I've gone up as well before, but I did not close. So basically, The highest balance I've actually hit was 26,195. Yeah, I was up this much, but I did not close. I was just holding up. Like my best trade was 524, and then my worst trade was 405. Now this worst trade wasn't even an amount I even planned to risk for the trade, but market volatility, there was news, so the system did not close on time, so you get to charge me extra. As usual, I was risking about 300, but when the market pumped up, I got to lose more. So basically, now this is just the account, and my hope is that if this trade is able to go well and get to my profit target, I might just be about $200 away from passing the phase one, because if phase one I'm entitled to make 2,500, and now I'm up just $858, meaning I still have some targets to meet up with. So guys, this is basically how you treat yourself when you are in a trade and you are in a drawdown. It basically means when you are in a drawdown, it doesn't mean that that is the end of the account. Just stick to what you are doing, stick to your strategy, learn to calm down, and then you find out that the best thing you actually do was calming down and then trading the account gently instead of trying to rug pull it to actually see if you can flip it over again. So one thing I advise you as a trader out there is simply, if you really want to stay a profitable trader, when you find yourself in a drawdown, don't change your strategy. Hold on to it. Don't risk more in order to get back up quick. Don't do that. Number 3, make sure that you cut short your risks. Now, when you're in a drawdown, that is the right time for you to even cut short your risk and not be risking more. So this is basically all I have for you in this video, guys. So for those of you who are wondering which prop firm I'm using, as usual, is Blueberry Funded. You can use the link down in this video description, and also you can use it alongside my discount code. Now the discount code is right beside the link in the video description, so you just have to click on the link and then copy the discount code, and you get 20% off. So basically, once you use the code, you get 20% off. So any amount you are supposed to pay, regardless of the account size, you're automatically going to get 20% off the original amount by using my discount code. So that is just it. Now you can see that I'm back up a little bit to 26k 017. So the trade is just moving funny since morning, so I don't have anything to do. Now some of you will be like, why don't you close it up? I don't basically close my trade. Once I set to break even like this, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let this trade. If it hit my break even point, good. If it doesn't hit it, also good. It's all on God, because I have nothing to do. Because there are situations whereby you might close this trade right now, you see that it will crash all the way from here down. Like basically for this reason, once I get into a decent trade like this and I'm in profit, I also set to break even instead of trying to close it all up. Like basically this video, I'm just talking in this video, no plan, nothing, yeah. This to tell you that on this channel, I don't script my videos. I basically tell you real things that are going on with me in the forex market, how I'm handling things, and how you should also handle them, because this how I'm handling them is been working for me. Basically means it's also going to work for you, provided that you learn to implement things and be calm with the market. Like basically when it comes to the forex market, you don't act rugged. You act rugged, the market is going to screw you, obviously. In order not to get screwed by the market, I advise you to take everything calm as a trader, and you get yourself back up no matter the drawdown. Just to remind you all that I've gone drawdown in a forex account. I've gone 8% drawdown, and 8% basically means that I was left with just 2% to lose the account, as total drawdown was 10%. I went down 8% and still later on came back up again. This alone should tell you that you are watching the right channel. And the best part is that I made a video about this whole process. Like you can basically go check my prop firm playlist. You are going to see videos about my drawdown history, how I came back up, and every single thing I did over and over again. And you realize that all my videos, they are almost the same. It's just that there's just a little bit changes across all of them. So guys, that's all I have for you in this video. So you can use Blueberry Funded if you're looking for a reliable prop firm to use. This prop firm has given me 2 payouts. Now the first payout will take longer period for them to release, probably about 48 hours before I got my first payout, but the second payout took me about 8 hours or less, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're looking for a reliable platform that will not deny you payouts, that will always make sure that they give you the best trading environment, then you can actually sign up to Blueberry Funded and your safety is well assured. So guys, see you in my next video. You can see the market is creating a bearish candle already. So these sort of situations, if you find yourself in this sort of trade as a trader out there, don't be in a haste to close. Let the market, if you hit your break even, good. If it goes down, you get to benefit more. So see you in my next video. Love you all. Bye.